Give a loud round of applause for the very funny Carly Ballerini.
Hello. Yeah, kind of burning me out. Okay, so are you guys all weed people here? Are you guys weed people? Yeah, that's dope. Not me. I'm a mushrooms person. So weed, I'm like, it's been nuts. But yeah, I usually do mushrooms, and like I'll do a wallop every once in a while. But you guys know what microdosing is? Does anybody know? Yeah. Okay. If you don't know what it is, it's just where you take like little bits every like 2 days. Okay. And it's not like about getting high. You know what I mean? It's more about like being a chill dude, man, you know? I was like, well, I love the big wallops. I think I'm gonna try to microdose from the first time I did it. And so I tried it. Pretty dope. Like, very fun. So I was like, that was real fun, doing it every other day. What if I did it every day? Don't do that. Oh my god. Because when you do it like once every couple days, like your body kind of cycles through. But when you do it every day, you just start layering your high until you're very high. So I was just like, I am too high. So I better stop. Because it's been 3 weeks. And I have to go back to work. And I am a nanny for the rich. I don't know if you guys have ever been high on psychedelics around a valuable 1-year-old. It is dope. It's like the most fun I've ever had. Just like, because like experientially, you're like at the same level. You know what I mean? So I was just looking here. We were just like walking around the apartment, just like feeling the surface of things together. Just like, yeah. And 1-year-olds love to like hand you stuff. That's like their main thing. You know what I mean? They're just like, yo. So usually they hand you gross stuff. Like they'll like walk around and be like, here's some lint off of the carpet. You're welcome. So she was just like handing me whatever, like her boogers or whatever. And like normally, I'm like, ugh, you know what I mean? But I was high, so I was like, fucking thank you. It was awesome. I felt like I met her. You know what I mean? Okay, so I work for that family, and I love them, but I feel like sometimes they're just like very out of touch. Like, they're just so rich, you know what I mean? The other day, the lady came in, and she was like, hey Carly, you know, Claire's getting a little bit older now. She started talking about her downstairs. What do you think we should call it? I was like, her vagina? What? She was like, yeah, well, I thought we'd like pick out like a fun name for it. It's like, I don't want to name your daughter's pussy. I don't want to do that, right? It's not my job. And she was like, well, I feel like the word vagina is just a little bit big for Claire right now. I was like, you guys shop at Whole Foods. Like, Claire knows the name of all the cheeses. Manchego, Camembert, vagina. You can just slip it right in there. Just like, call it a vagina, lady. Huh? I just don't want, did anybody call their little, like, privates anything when they were little? Anybody? You did? What'd What'd you call it?
My family's name for it is a Hassie.
A Hassie?
Yeah, man.
Get out of town with that. You know what I mean? Like, what? The transition is so weird between, like, don't touch my Hassie. To, like, please touch my vagina. What? I don't want to, like, think. I don't want her to, like, think about that. Like, my face. She's just like, yeah. So you did Hassie. That's a weird one. We did Puff Puff. Puff Puff is a weird choice because a lot of things can be puffs. Do you know what I mean? Like different body parts. So like I didn't know this, and then neither did my aunt. But one time I went to her house and she went to give me a bath, and like in some households you like have like one puff is a face, right? And I came from like a 2-puff vagina household. So she like was like, here, Carly, okay, well like, here's the bath. Here's a washcloth for your puff. And then she stood over me and was like, go ahead. Wash your puff. So then I just made eye contact with my aunt and washed my little vagina. And then we both felt violated. So it's like, just call it. It's cool that you answered. That's nice. So I'll ask that sometimes to people, and like most of the time people are like chill about it. A lot of times there'll be silence, and that's like a thing. Sometimes people are too eager about it, and I don't like calling those people. I always am just like, who did it? And there'll be people like, ooh! And I'm like, did you? And that's just because I've had like weird experiences. Like I had an ooh lady once, and I was like, you. I guess I call on you. What'd you call your vagina? And she was like, peach. We called mine a peach because it looks like a peach. I was like, yours looks like a peach. That's dope. Mine looks like it exploded. That's cool about the peach, though. That is great. You know what I mean? It's like a very cool one. One time, this dude was like, dick. We called mine a dick. I was like, crazy home life. Timmy, let's go get this diaper on your dick. Oh my God. It's like, very uncomfortable. Yeah. I got my license recently. Thank you so much. You guys have one of these? Yeah, I like hadn't for like a long, we'll say like a too long of a time, and I just got it. It is dope. It's like a privilege, you know what I mean? Like I had no idea. I'm like figuring out all the stuff that I like to do, like in my car. Like I like to put on my tunes, just like jam to my, my tunes. I like to drive 4 blocks, and then you're there. It's dope. You know what I mean? You can just do anything in your car. It's like a little room. My favorite thing to do, have you guys ever cried in your car? Yeah. Dope, right? That's amazing. It is like so much different than crying on your bike. That is weird. You know what I mean? You make people feel bad. For like 2 seconds, you're just like, ooh! And you're like, oh no. Yeah. Crying in your car is awesome because you can have like emotions for miles that no one knows. You know what I mean? Except sometimes, right? Like sometimes people do know. Like I've seen people have emotions in their car. Have you guys ever seen that? Yeah. What have you seen? You don't have to. Most people go like yeah, like crying, masturbation. I think I saw the craziest one the other day. It was like I was on the highway. And we were riding real fast. And I looked over, and this man was just like punching himself in the face. And at first, I was like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Now I know that's just another thing you can do in your car.